In today's video, we're walking through how to set up a West Virginia LLC step by step. What's up, you guys? My name is Ashley, and I'm going to break this down in very simple language so you know exactly what to do, what actually matters, and what you can ignore for now. If you've been thinking about starting a business in West Virginia, but keep putting it off because the process feels confusing or overwhelming, this video is going to clear it up. By the end of this video, you'll know the 7 steps to get your LLC set up correctly, what to focus on first so you don't get stuck or waste any time or money. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and start off with the basics. A West Virginia LLC is a legal business structure that separates you from your business financially and legally. People choose LLCs because they're simpler than corporations and just give more protection than running a business as yourself. Okay, let's get into the step-by-step process. So step number 1 is to choose your LLC name. So this name needs to be unique in the state and must include LLC or limited liability company in the name. The state won't approve a name that is already in use or too similar to another registered business. A helpful way to approach this is to choose a few names that you're comfortable with instead of putting all your energy into just one. That way, if your first choice isn't available, you're not starting from scratch. It also helps to think practically. So your LLC name will show up on official documents, invoices, bank accounts, and possibly your website. It doesn't need to be perfect branding on day one, but it should be something that you won't regret using as your business grows. Some people prefer handling this step themselves directly with the state, while others like to use a service like ZenBusiness to guide them through the formation process and make sure everything is filed correctly. Either option works great as long as the information is accurate. Okay, step number 2 is to choose a registered agent. So every West Virginia LLC must have a registered agent. This is the person or company responsible for receiving official mail and legal documents on behalf of your business. So you're actually allowed to act as your own registered agent, but that does mean that your personal name and address may become public. For many business owners, that's not ideal, especially if you work from home or really value your privacy. Using a registered agent service can help keep your personal information off public records and make sure important documents are handled properly. That's why a lot of people choose a service like Northwest Registered Agent. It helps meet the legal requirement while keeping things organized and private. Step number 3 is to file your articles of organization. So this is the step where your LLC officially becomes a legal business. Filing your articles of organization with the West Virginia Secretary of State registers your LLC and puts it on record. The form asks for basic details like your business name, registered agent, and address. It's really important that this information matches what you'll use later for banking and taxes. Small inconsistencies can create confusion down the line. Again, some people like filing on their own because it feels straightforward. Others prefer a more guided process so nothing gets missed. Step number 4 is to create an operating agreement. An operating agreement outlines how your LLC is run. It explains ownership, responsibilities, and how decisions are made. Even though West Virginia doesn't require you to submit this document to the state, it's still an important part of the setup, especially if you have partners. An operating agreement is just going to help avoid confusion and disagreements by clearly defining expectations. If you're a solo owner, it still reinforces the separation between you and your business. Step number 5 is to get an EIN. So an EIN is an identification number for your business. You'll often need it to open a business bank account, handle taxes, and work with payment platforms. Even if you don't have employees, having an EIN can just make things so much easier and cleaner. It allows you to use your business information instead of your personal information when dealing with banks and other services. This step usually happens after your LLC is approved, and once you have your EIN, your business is officially ready to operate as its own entity. Step number 6 is to open a business bank account. Opening a business bank account is a really critical step for keeping your finances organized. Mixing personal and business money can cause problems when it's time to track income, expenses, or prepare for taxes. A separate business account makes it easier to see how your business is actually performing and helps maintain the legal separation that an LLC is meant to provide. Many people use business banking platforms like Mercury because they're designed specifically for businesses and make it way easier to manage income and expenses in one place. The key point is not the platform itself, but the habit of keeping business money separate from personal money from the beginning. Step number 7 is to stay compliant and organized. organized. So West Virginia typically requires annual filings to keep your LLC in good standing, and missing these can result in penalties or administrative issues. Beyond state requirements, it's also important to just stay organized with your finances. Tools like QuickBooks are commonly used to keep bookkeeping simple and organized throughout the year. Having a system in place early helps prevent last-minute scrambling when taxes are due. As your business grows, you may also want a basic website as well. A hosting provider like Bluehost or Hostinger is often used for setting up a simple site when you're ready to really establish yourself as an online presence. Now that you understand the process, I wanted to show you what that would look like using ZenBusiness to help streamline the process. If you want to follow along, we do have a link down in the description below. So what you'll go ahead and do is go ahead and click Get Started. We'll go ahead and type in West Virginia. You can go ahead and put in your business name if you have one, or you can skip for now. Then you can go ahead and put in the main contact. So your name, your email, your phone number. Then it'll ask you a couple other questions like how much business experience you have, just to kind of tailor the plan that you'll need. You can say none, some, or lots. Then it'll ask you how far along is your business. So planning for the future, launching soon, already making money. Go ahead and click next. Then you can, go ahead and find whatever type of industry that you're in. So maybe it's a cafe. Go ahead and click next. Then for a registered agent, this is where it is a state requirement. Again, you can be your own registered agent, but then if you work from home, your personal address will be online. So you can appoint a ZenBusiness. And then this is what I wanted to show you with the pricing as well. So you can do the starter plan, which is $0. All you do is pay the state filing fee. So with the starter plan, it's 100% accuracy guaranteed, and it takes 7 to 10 days to process. Then they've got the pro plan, which is $199 per year, and you do have to pay the initial state fees as well. With this, you get fast 1-day processing, 100% accuracy guaranteed, ongoing compliance, operating agreement template, business document templates, and business logo builder. They're also having a special offer right now where you can get a website domain and email with it. Then we've got the premium plan, which is $349 plus the state filing fees, and this is usually $399. You'll save $50 for the first year. Okay, then within the premium plan, you get everything in the pro plan, but you also get a registered agent and a business advisor consultation. You even get the website special offer, as well as invoicing and bookkeeping, a 60-day special offer. So you can decide whatever is best for you, and then it will walk you through step by step the whole entire process. If you want to add an EIN, you can also do that as well, and you can even open a business bank account. So again, they'll walk you through step by step exactly how to do it, but if you're someone who would rather do it yourself and feel like you can follow instructions really easily, then that's okay too. Okay, now let's talk about the pros and cons. You can decide if forming an LLC is a good next step for you. So one of the biggest pros of forming a West Virginia LLC is the legal separation it creates between you and your business. This can give peace of mind, especially as your business grows or starts working with clients and contracts. Another benefit is flexibility. So LLCs don't come with as many rigid rules as corporations, which gives you more control over how you run your business. You can keep things simple in the beginning and add structure later if you need. Now, on the downside, there are still ongoing responsibilities. Annual filings, basic record keeping, and staying organized are all part of owning an LLC. While these tasks are not complicated, they do just require consistency. So again, just wanted to mention the cost. So the total cost really does depend on whether you file everything yourself or use a service to help with formation, registered agents, banking, or even accounting. So it really does depend on which option you go with. Now, starting a West Virginia LLC really makes sense if you want to run a legitimate business, protect your personal finances, and build something that can grow over time. It's a great option for freelancers, online business owners, and service providers, and really anyone who wants a clear line between personal and business activities. If you're just testing an idea casually, don't plan to make money yet, you might not need an LLC immediately. But if you're taking your business seriously or planning to accept payments, sign contracts, or work with clients, forming an LLC is usually the right move. If you want to try out any of the systems, programs, or services that I mentioned in the video, we do have exclusive links down in the description below, and that's how you'll be able to get the best price possible. This channel is dedicated to helping founders find tools to build smarter and faster without the overwhelm. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and of course leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.